this is Leah from Mommyish, and today I have a tutorial on how to use the brand new Sandblast actions, which I have to admit have been a lot of fun to make. So actually I kind of have a layout here, and I'm not sure why I'm doing it this way. Maybe it's just to kind of show how this effect works on a scrapbooking page, which is if you're a designer what the elements are going to be on, and if you're a scrapbooker, to kind of get an idea of how you could quickly use this action to get some effects on your pages. So basically I have a background paper light, I have this little wave. So I'm just going to get my rectangle tool and I'm going to add a bar here at the bottom, and it's a sand color like a light tan, and I'm just going to transform the path. I'm just going to warp it to kind of make it like a sand dune. So it's just going to have a little bit of a wave. You see? Just like that. And I'm just going to hit enter. I'm going to make sure that I've loaded my styles. Also, I'll be double checking that I have my brushes. And then, of course, I have loaded my actions. Before I even start playing one of the actions, I always want to make sure that my foreground color is the color that I want my element or my sand to be. Now the cool thing about this is you can use any color. It doesn't have to be a sand color. It could be black, it could be pink, just whatever you want, and it really has a nice kind of shimmery, so you can almost use it for glitter as well if you wanted to. I'm not saying you have to, just saying you could. So let's see, we're going to pick brush this one, the second one. It's a little more haphazard. I'm going to choose sand effect number 1, and then I'm just going to hit play. And of course make sure that, you know, my rectangle leaf thing was chosen. And when it finishes, it doesn't look like much, but you see it ran pretty fast. So I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to delete these other 2 layers and paste it in there. And it probably isn't looking impressive from far away because we haven't applied our style to it, which is what makes it amazing. But also if I zoom in, you'll get to see this really, really great sandblast effect. And you'll notice it actually even makes the whole area kind of blasted and scattered and awesome. So so with the style on it, and here let me get us at 100%. There. So this is the first style, the second style, and the third style. This third style really adds kind of like a very dimensional sort of effect. This one's more plain. There's 2 blending modes with each of these. The second blending mode doesn't work as well with light colors. But you know, it is definitely personal preference. You may like how that looks. It looks a little more shimmery. But yeah, so that's it. Then I would just rasterize my layer style and go about making my page. So again, I'm going to close this document and we're going to start anew. This is going to be, just for size sake, it's going to be 6 inches by 4 inches. 6 by 4 like a, you know, like a journal card. Actually, I have something fun to show you, and this is just going to be using the styles and the brushes, not the action, and I think you might like this. It kind of is like how I made my my how to use this style. So I've just flood filled the area in with this sandy color, and actually I think I'm going to make it a little deeper, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and apply a style. We'll go with the second one this time. I like the second one because it has these little sparkle sand areas. Alright, now I'm going to create another layer above it, and I'm going to use another style of mine. This is the twill, so you might actually have this one in your stash, maybe. If not, you should get it because it's awesome. But yeah, I really like the way this looks. So I'm just gonna put one of these twill styles on it so it looks like cloth, right? And remember, right now I'm actually just making a quick journal card for myself. I'm not going to worry too much about it being perfectly centered. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to create a layer above it, above the cloth itself, and I'm going to make sure that I choose the same color and the same style as the sand that I used in the background. So I'm applying the style. I think I said it was that one. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a different brush this time. And then I can just sort of paint over these different areas, and it just looks like I've kind of splattered a little bit of sand on the edges. And using the different brushes, you can kind of gain different effects. You know, this one's a little more light, so you can almost go over a second time with this, just like that. And it gives it this buried in the sand sort of look, which I think is really, really fun and so easy to accomplish. As you can see, like takes no time at all and could really be a lot of fun. So yeah, the sky is the limit with these actions and styles and brushes. They're really fun, and as I said, you can use them on any color, and I'm going to show you that now. So I'm just going to not close this document, but clear it of what we created. And I'm going to go for an aqua color. I'm just going to type sparkle. We'll put it with a pretty font. What do you think? Everyone likes this font. Everyone. If you don't like it, then you're just not trendy today, and this font may be totally not trendy in like another month, and I'll be like, I can't believe I like that font. Anyway, so here's the font. Again, I'm making sure that my brush color is the same. I take the brush, I choose which one I want. This time I'm gonna go with the first one. I might resize it just a little. I'm going to use the sand effect number 2 this time and just hit play. I love it. Alright, so I'm just going to put a layer behind this so you can see, because I don't want to take up too much more of your time. So there we are. And now you're going to see with this one, if I add the different effects, it does very much have a glittery sort of feel. I mean, it does have sand, but if you use the second of each style, it's definitely more shimmery. And look at that little sparkle right there. I love it so much. All right, so yes, sandblast actions. You can get them, of course, at Sugar Hill, as always. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I can't wait to see what you guys make with it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.